Alright, listen up. Because as soon as they figure out what I'm going to talk about, they're going to cut us off. This flock of shit.
How much is the U.S. in debt, though?
Yeah, but we're solvent.
Okay.
Well,
yeah.
not solvent, but we can meet our obligations. We
All
are
right.
not. The
There
United
you go.
States is not in danger of going bankrupt.
Okay. Well, until every year when the government almost shuts down because we can't plan a fucking budget.
That's because we can't budget, not because we can't pay the interest on our debt.
Yeah, okay.
Because the vast majority of debt held by the U.S. government is held by U.S. citizens and savings bonds.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
A lot of it is.
Only 20% of U.S. debt is held by foreign countries, I think.
And who holds most of that now?
China.
Yep.
Who?
Oh.
China did hold most of it
They did.
for a
They
long
sold it.
time. To
Yeah, didn't they sell it like 2 or 3 years ago?
who they sell it to?
That I don't know, but I remember hearing that they sold
Very
off the
interesting
debt.
country right now that
North
we're
Korea?
siding with.
Syria?
Saudi Arabia.
Oh, oil.
They've got oil, so we're friendly.
Yeah. We need to be friendly. We need oil.
It's not worth that much anymore.
Oil? No.
Now I heard someplace in Michigan was down to like 47
Yeah,
cents.
That was a gas war that
Yeah.
lasted. It wasn't even a day. I don't think it was. Maybe a day, but
There
it
was a
didn't
couple,
last
yeah,
very
there
long.
was a couple stations like, hey, fuck
Yeah,
you,
it was-
my
yeah.
gas is cheaper, bitch.
Yeah, they just kept. Oh, you put it down another $5. Well, I'm going to put it down a
Dude,
dime.
Is that not a federal? Is that just a state law?
It's
I
a
thought it was
state
a
law.
federal law.
No, it's a state law.
Ah. So I remember that being you can't like change the gas price more than twice in a day or something
No,
like that.
Wisconsin has a thing that you have to. I think they even have a competitive thing where you can't even
Undercut people
be
so
more
far.
or less than. It's ridiculous.
How the fuck is that free? How? That's stupid. That's not free enterprise at all. You can't. What?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Welcome to the United States.
Oil has not been a free enterprise thing until now.
There's a lot of
Because
stuff
the
that's
price
not.
of oil now is what it should have been all the time. But because they suppressed the amount of production there was to raise prices for so long, that's why it was the way it is. Right now, you're probably first time seeing what the free enterprise
What gas should
oil
actually
market
cost,
really
or what it looks
really
like.
should have been.
Because in reality, the U.S. only receives 17% of its oil from OPEC. So we use the war in the Persian Gulf as an excuse to raise gas prices 400%.
Yeah.
But in reality, they shouldn't have gone.
Yeah,
up
but
more
the
than
traders
fucking 40.
were trading over $100 a barrel too.
Well, yeah. I
So-
don't disagree with you that the trade had a lot to do with it.
But now we're selling. We haven't done that before.
I was gonna say I don't think I remember.
Aren't we
We've
number 2 in export?
we've been
Right
exporting
now,
oil
because we
for a
opened,
long time.
we just don't
have
opened
it.
we lowered the cap on our reserves.
Well,
So
and
now
we
we've
haven't
dumped a
been
ton of
using it.
oil on the market.
And we haven't been using our own oil domestically because it was cheaper for us to buy
To
other
buy it,
people's oil
yeah.
and sell ours.
Right.
Which seems dumb.
It seems dumb, but it can happen because
But-
there's lots of places to sell and lots of
No,
places
but
to
it
buy
makes
from.
sense. I
It
mean-
makes
Well, right. What? Buy somebody else's oil cheaper than you can make it yourself?
Yeah,
That's
because
all
it's,
you're
it's
on.
not going anywhere.
Right. And if somebody else wants to pay a premium to make it worth our time to drill our oil, then
Well,
we'll
you
do
know
it.
which countries have to do that, right?
Have to what? Buy oil?
At a premium normally.
Countries that have trade embargoes on that.
That's exactly who has to do it.
Countries who have to deal with us because they can't deal with other
Right.
countries.
Now they don't buy it directly,
Okay.
but they buy it from somebody
Somebody
who
who bought it
buys
from
the
us.
extra, and then they really jack up the price,
Okay.
and they still ship it to them.
I have no stake in oil.
You know
Well,
why
I
gas
do,
price? One of the reasons gas prices is going down are going down,
but It's an election year.
and we just did the Iran deal.
Oh yeah, that's
Well,
right.
Iran, it was under, they couldn't sell
Right.
to most of the world for a really freaking long time.
But
we
for-
bought a lot of oil from them.
But for Steve and Jimmy and Sally and Sarah on the street, they don't care two pinches of shit about anything that doesn't directly affect them.
Yeah.
So when you tell them this Iran deal is a good deal, they're hearing Iran's the enemy, nuclear war, death to America. They don't know what the hell it is. If you look at them and go, well, you can fill your Humvee for $30,
Oh,
then they're like, woohoo, yay, Iran deal.
Fuck Iran. Of course. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a coincidence. I'm not saying that's everything to do with it, I just don't think it's a coincidence that
No.
the gas prices drop when the Iran deal goes into effect.
But Trump might not be at the next debate, so it might be worth watching.
Well,
Besides the fact that it's on Fox News.
if Trump's not at the next debate, the person who wins from that is Ted Cruz.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Or no, who loses. Never mind, not wins. Ted Cruz loses.
Oh yeah, because he
Hard.
doesn't have a person to fight against.
And everybody else only has him as a target because
Mhm.
he's a front runner.
And he's Canadian. So,
He's a jackass.
I had to throw that out there.
He's not Canadian because Canadians are polite.
Yes,
They're
true.
nice.
He is definitely not a Canadian, or at least does not represent
They're
all
not
Canadians.
warmongering douchebags. They're none of. What state is Ted Cruz from?
I don't fucking know.
Representative from, I want to say Texas. He certainly seems like he should be from Texas.
Yes.
I thought he was from Florida.
Drop
No,
bombs,
that's
six
Rubio.
Anglos.
Oh, Rubio,
Yeah,
that's right.
Rubio.
Yeah, let's violate the Geneva
Who's
Convention
part
and
Puerto
carpet
Rican?
bomb
Oh, right,
strategically.
right.
Strategic carpet bombing. New terminology.
I didn't even say anything. I heard you doing it. And
Did
I'm
you
like,
notice it was only when you were talking?
Yep.
They finally took down some of those
My
dudes.
fingers started hurting. They
Yeah,
two
stop.
are dead. Last I heard this morning.
Oh, I
Yeah.
was,
They
last
said
time I
two
heard
are
it was
dead.
one.
I don't know if it was a false report because last night I heard one when I
I
went to
think
bed,
one guy got shot like
and then
on
in
the
one,
scene.
one got shot, died,
Killed.
and then the other one was in the hospital. And I heard this morning that he died.
They traffic stopped them as they were going to
some kind of meeting or something like that. A federal traffic stop, or a what the fuck did he call it? Because they had some fucking cop dude on TV said, yeah, they found out that they were leaving for a meeting. They blocked off both ends of the road. They stopped right in the middle. Had 15 guys with guns drawn on them. So the guy who got shot and killed, maybe he deserved it. Maybe. Because I don't think they fired on an innocent person.
He didn't do a video saying he was going to die before he went to jail.
Yep, he did. Man of his word.
So why is it okay for them to draw their guns on these guys on the fucking road and not go
It's
in
not.
during the fucking protest?
It's
Why wouldn't they just go in on the protest?
You mean where there's the sit-in
Mhm.
at the place?
Yeah.
Because they're waiting for him to leave.
They don't want to damage a gift shop.
It's federal property. You don't want to damage that. Like I said, they should just Waco the fuck out of the building, but it's federal property, so they're not going to do that. If it was just a house,
Plus-
maybe they would have pulled us.
Plus, they can't Waco the fuck out of it because we're going to immediately draw
Yes.
correlations to Waco.
I know.
And what proves the point of the ranchers more than the
Than
federal
doing
government
that,
going
yes.
in and doing that?
Apparently the rest of the guys stayed there.
Yeah, there's still people there apparently.
All they really have to do is barricade the place and not deliver mail.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys were asking for
Shut off their water and
French
electricity.
vanilla coffee cream.
Yeah, I know. I thought that was a joke until I saw
What
it.
Did you see the video of what people actually sent them?
Bag of
Big
dicks!
bags of dicks.
Bag of dicks! Fucking love that shit.
And that was an expensive prank too.
Yeah, no fucking
Because
way, there's
bags
a lot
of
of-
dicks are not cheap.
There's a bunch of big ass dildos in there, and some gummy bear dicks, which was pretty good. That's apparently the site.
They
gummy
asked
bear
for
dicks.
snacks.
Yep, they asked for snacks. They sent them snacks.
But, you know, these hardened criminals who are going to stay there forever, and as soon as they get there, they're like, can we have blankets?
Yeah,
And
you need stuff, guys.
they're not going to shut off the heat because then the
Yeah.
federal government has to fix the pipes in the building. Well, no, they're not going to.
They should. That's simple.
Still
Just
shut off the
start
water.
Start the
them
electricity cut. Well, yeah, that.
Just don't let them have food.
It's a war of attrition. Well, they were already calling for snacks on like the second day, so
Really?
yeah,
You-
not that hard.
You're rough and tumble survivalists. Forage in winter.
You're in a
Bitch.
fucking wildlife preserve, aren't you?
Why the
Shoot some
fuck would you
birds.
leave to go
Yeah,
get
that's
the
a-
shit?
Yeah, that's a federal crime.
Shoot some birds.
Shoot
They
some
were
birds.
leaving to
They were
attend
going to
a
a
meeting.
meeting.
a
No,
town
no,
meeting.
that's what I'm saying. If you're leaving to attend a meeting, leave and go get your ass some fucking food. Don't call
That
out
would
for
have been a
people
good
to
They
say
probably-
shit.
They probably would have.
They probably
would
would've,
have
but-
picked up supplies, but they got stopped on the way.
But
Well,
that's
first
what-
of all, how dumb do you have to be to know that you're surrounded and that
And
you're
leave.
gonna leave in a car or two?
Yeah.
whatever it was.
And it probably only has, what, 1 or 2
and
volts
not think
leaving?
that think that somebody's watching the car leave and stop it. I mean, seriously.
Maybe it was in a station wagon and they put like a baby on board in the back of it. They just saw it as a tourist. They'll think we're tourists.
No domestic terrorists, just babies.
Right.
Just babies.
They had a bus. They had a school bus,
Yeah,
a whole
there you
school
go.
bus.
If you're breaking out of an armed compound, the family truck sure is No, but it's just, all they have to do is a war of attrition. If the government goes in heavy-handed, they prove the point of these idiot ranchers.
Well, I mean, so far they've done a pretty good job. They waited until they left, and then maybe did an illegal stop on.
Oh, not
I don't think
necessarily.
it's illegal. I don't think it is, whatever they did, because they were occupied.
They're occupying a federal building.
Yeah.
They're pointing weapons, which is a threat, at police officers. They're not firing,
Yeah.
but they're pointing weapons.
One guy did draw his weapon. Don't you need, I don't know in Oregon, but I know in Wisconsin, you need a pass to go in state parks. Did they have a pass?
That's like they're all 20. Some of them, however many are there.
I don't know. They might be breaking the law there. They're definitely there after hours.
Yep.
Which is
It's
trespassing.
trespassing.
Not all parks have hours.
But this one does. This
Oh,
one
it
is
does?
actually closed
Nice.
now. This one is actually closed for the season because it's a bird
Well,
refuge.
yeah, let's say it was
And it's
close.
the middle of winter.
Nope. They don't have any winter birds there. No migratories.
I don't think so. Canadian geese? No, they've already.
No, they're already gone.
Birds have already
Yeah,
migratory.
they're already fucking. Yes, true. They're migratory part.
And there can only be so many candy bars in the gift shop.
Oh yeah, that fucker's probably ransacked. There's nothing left there.
And the
anymore.
corn that's there is no longer edible, I'm sure, if
No.
anything's left.
That situation's pretty much over because they got like the leaders,
Yeah.
didn't they? Yeah, that'll be done in
This
less than a month.
situation was over before it started.
Yes, true.
But
It's kind of
again-
comical when you think about it.
But again, the sheriff's department out there did this to themselves
Why?
because the leader that they arrested, they showed up at his house for a warrant of some kind, and they pulled a gun on sheriff's deputies, and the sheriff's
They didn't
department
bring 'em
backed
in?
off. And once you do that, once you demonstrate, this is why we don't negotiate with terrorists. Once you demonstrate that the federal government will back down, or the municipality will back down from a threat, you just told them how to get their way.
Yeah.
But yeah, they should be smart about it. Just starve them out.
Yeah. Well, it's what they've been doing. It's been like a month now. It's gonna take.
Ooh! Send them water from Flint, Michigan.
There you
Yes.
go. There you
Bottled
go.
water from Flint. 2 birds with 1 stone. There's another one that's hilarious.
What's the second bird?
Well, we take care of the
Get rid of
bad
the
water.
shit
Well,
in
you
Flint.
don't really solve that problem.
Right. So take the lead contaminated water and put it in a bird sanctuary.
Oh,
It's
it's not
bottled.
to the birds.
In a ranch or in a bird sanctuary?
Yeah.
By the time
It's
it's
in the
the
gift
birds
shop.
will be
Right.
filtered.
Okay.
That's what kidneys are for.
Watch this one. Or watch that one. Or don't. I don't fucking care.